Vadim, what does it take to be wealthy?
Amazing question. So this is the one question that I've been exploring, I would probably say, for the last 6 years for myself, trying to figure out what does it actually take to become wealthy versus rich, and how do you get your mindset to realize that there is so much wealth out there that even you can become rich. So let me share with you some ideas that I really thought that throughout the years I realized that if this guy can do it or this girl can do it, I can do it as well. And the biggest thing that I have learned is start saving money. So let me share with you this one experience. Buying my first home I think it was about 7 or 8 years ago. I didn't have enough money to actually put towards a down payment, and back then you could actually use 10% down for a down payment to buy. So we bought a townhouse for $600,000. Really, I needed to have $60,000 as a down payment in order for me to qualify for a mortgage. Now, I didn't have money. I just graduated from university. So what I started doing is I went on Kijiji. Back then, this was a website that you can actually buy things. I was buying items. I was bringing them back to my city of Toronto, washing them, doing better photography, and reselling them. And every single item I would resell with a markup. So let's say I was buying an enclosed trailer for $2,000, washing it, doing photos, reselling it for $4,000. And step by step, throughout the year, it took me 1 year, just buy and sell as many items as I could until I was able to save $60,000 in that 1 year. Because my mother-in-law kept on saying, Vadim, just go out there and buy a house for yourself and your family. Don't worry about the savings and don't worry about making it perfect, because it will never be perfect. And I realized the biggest thing is that she was right. If I was to sit on the market for another year trying to save up another $60K, the following year the same townhouse went from $600,000 to $800,000. That's a jump of $200,000. By getting into the trade, by being already with a real estate asset, I was able to now gain extra $200,000 on paper. But imagine if I was to try to sell items on Kijiji or try to work and pay taxes, I would not have been able to save $200,000 in 1 year. But with real estate, you can do it. Another thing that I'm now exploring more and more is investments. I've been trying to buy real estate for myself and my family, but I realized you can't just put all your eggs into one basket, and now I'm exploring options of investing in the stock. But one thing I can tell you, and I'm learning from myself as well from the books I'm reading, don't try to do it yourself. Hire a professional who can actually guide you with the right stocks and the right strategy. And this is what brings me to hiring a wealth manager. You heard it right. I know it's a fancy title, but in reality, you want someone with experience, someone who has done it for themselves to guide you on building wealth. Because yourself, if you're like there, sitting there, 20 years old, 21, 22, whatever it is, trying to figure out how to make it, you want to reach to the point where you hire someone who can guide you. And make sure you get the research done well, because there's too many scams out there. You want to work with the right people. That's my secret to building wealth.
Amazing.